Hi guys. So I wanted to spontaneously again come to Instagram Live, and because last night was a portal and there's a lot of information that I already hold and I need to empty this out, so you can watch it later. It's not announced. And the theme of this transmission is anatomy of a breakup. So, and I'm gonna give you a structure. There are 4 elements of a breakup, and what it's for, and how to deal with. And breaking up, not necessarily a relationship, but breaking up with a pattern, a program, moving away, changing situation, jumping to a next level, breaking up. You go into like from a family. You moving away from a family. You start a new career change, job change, anything that is breaking the cycle, breaking relationship. So the anatomy of a breakup. And yesterday I was going through a big program that I was working through, and it was very clear on my hike, on my 2-hour hike. I saw everything. I saw how breakup works, what it does, and what it's for. And I give you anatomy. So 4 elements of a breakup. And for those who are going to be listening, women especially, you can apply this to a breakup with relationship, romantic relationship, because that's probably the most touchy subject, and something that you can also see the elements, see 4 elements, and how you can help yourself, and what it's for. And when you know what it's for and how to deal with it, it gives you power. It gives you speed through which you can resolve that, and through which you go through that. Because my first breakup from a relationship was, I don't know, I was in depression for many years. So it can be very lengthy process. But now, because you have to go through so many breakups in life, many breakups, because you're constantly changing. Your even cells changing every day. You woke up tomorrow, you're gonna wake up tomorrow, you will be a different person. Your personality change, you're adapting, you're adjusting. It's normal. And now in this, the speed is increasing. We're going through life very fast. So we renewing ourselves, renewing our neurons, renewing our cells, regenerating. Like yesterday, I lost a lot of weight just from processing the information, because emotion gets stuck in the body. I'm losing weight. I'm not doing anything else. I'm just losing weight because I'm processing that faster. So the more emotion gets stuck, your body starts to accumulate, and a lot of women, we because we also have a hormonal system, we see that. So anatomy of the breakup. There are 4 elements. The element number 1 is you actually, if you slow down. If you in the breakup and you sit down and you slow down, you will see it feels like something is ripping life that grew into your body in a certain part, and something is pulling that out. And it's resisting, it's so painful, it's a very painful process. It's like you're ripping the wires. You're ripping these little tentacles from certain parts of your body. Usually it's the heart, but it could be other places. So, and it feels so raw, like someone is doing a surgery, a procedure without anesthesia. It's very painful. It's fucking so painful that you want to scream. You want to run away. That's why people tend to go in for drugs, suicide program kicks in. It's very difficult to feel that in the body. It's without anesthesia. So alcohol, avoidance, running away, blocking, many different things that don't really work. But you go for it because you want to numb that pain. It's so difficult to withstand that in your physical body without anesthesia. So this is what anatomy of the breakup. That's the first element, that something is ripping. And what is ripping out of your body is actually these invisible cords that are growing inside your physical body. These are tentacles. You can't see these are subtle things, that because we are electrical and biological scaphandre, we wear a spacesuit, and that on a subtle level, something you can't see with your eyes, but you can feel it. It creates pathways. It creates pathways to certain organs. These dopamine, that level, or the being in relationship or being in certain situation, you get used to it. It's like a safety mechanism. You settle in that place, and then it's so inside your body that's now you have to rip it away because it doesn't exist. And so this ripping away, you can do it fast, or you can do it slowly. And usually people prefer it slowly or not do it at all, and that's suppressing. And 20 years from now, you're gonna have a oncology diagnosis or something else, and that's how it will come out. So the most healthy way is not doing drugs, is not doing anything to suppress, is just to live through that, have that experience. It's very necessary. I'll explain why it's necessary. And to see and to experience and to sit with it, not resist it. The more you resist, the more pain you will have. So sit with it, live through it. It's very important part to understand how biology and electricity works in your body, how everything works, how you're affected by certain things. And so the reason why these tentacles were created is because you are not in control of your body. And I'm saying that it's not necessary to, adaptation is a mechanism of survival. We as human beings, we need that. We need connection, we need human interaction. But when you are not in your own body, when you don't control, when you don't program your body, something else programs it for you. Always. Even when you sleep. And in these moments, because you don't have willpower to withstand that and to say, okay, this is not good for me, this is good for me, this is how I do, this is how I receive information, and you file it on your own. But when you can't do it, you receive the experience and something else, and that something else is a subtle entity that you create. It has a form, it has different things. It could be it starts to be a program where you lose energy, you lose your power, you lose your energy, you're not in control, and you get used to it. It's comfortable, it's nice, it feels good, you don't have to do anything. You're in that state of a child when you receive care. And in adult relationship, that's harmful because you cannot operate in adult world in a child emotion and childhood state. So this program is here to teach you. So you have to, now that you received it without your free will, somebody kind of put it for you, now you have to remove it. You have to remove it. It's painful. It's a surgery. It's a surgery. You have to remove it consciously. Consciously understand that it's there, that is not there anymore because the situation changed, because the person left you, maybe because your child moved away. You're not receiving that love, you're not receiving that comfort, and what happens, it creates the element number 2 is it creates a hole. It creates a hole that something else, that program fit, that filled that hole. And that hole, filling that hole because you were doing something, maybe cooking for that person, maybe you were doing different errands, but you're not doing it for you, you were doing it for someone else. Maybe you were rescuing animals, you know, animal shelter, you ran out of money, you cannot run that animal shelter anymore. So it's a doing things for someone else, and then that outside element goes away, and it creates this hole, this crater. It's big. It's like this Grand Canyon of hole. You know, and if you jump into this, you're gonna break your heart. You're gonna break your bones. It's a big hole in there. So you have to feel, you have to look at it. You have to look at that hole. It's like pulling the tree with roots. It creates the hole. The tree is not there. So what to do? And the third element of the anatomy of the breakup, what happens is that it creates this phantom pain. So even if you remove this consciously, you remove this, you pull on that of that program, of that situation, you remove that person out of your system. It's painful. It creates the hole, but then it creates phantom pain. So you still receive the same. It's a circular information. You still receive that. The patterns are there in your brain. The patterns are in your brain. For example, you have a routine with a certain person. He comes home, you cook, you talk, and you clean, yeah? And then that person goes away, and then bam, suddenly you can't clean, you can't cook, you can't do anything. Or when you had a business, and that business stops. You run out of money, there's different situation, like what happened with me in France. All my days were going into that business, and so I was creating products every day with lots of information. I wanted to create a product for hair, I wanted to create this, I wanted to do this. And there was many doing things created this pattern in my brain. It was constantly, I wanted to do, I needed to get up, I was getting up, it was exciting to create a new product, to do it, to order something, and then to sell it, and then talk about it. And then suddenly, bam, it stops. For a certain reason, it stops, and now it's creating patterns. It's still in my brain for a month, 2 months. I still wanted to get up, and I was missing my products, I was missing my design, I was missing creating labels, I was missing talking about it, I was missing to this creativity, this process of products. And I created so much pain and this, so every time I would get up, I missed that. And I would get up and I'm like, okay, I need to do something. So it's like this phantom, you cut off the leg, but you still feel the leg, but it's not there. You can't walk on it. So that's the third element of this anatomy of the breakup, is the phantom pain, which stays for, it depends on you how long that stage can last. But you can feel it. You can feel it for a week. You can feel it for a few days. You can feel it, you can stretch it out for a few months, for years if you want to. But that's because you will get used to this pain, and pain is actually bring you some kind of masochistic joy out of this. That's the only reason if that lasts that long. Okay, a week, that's minimum. After that, that's on you. That's you doing that. You continue because you like being you used to pain and you want more of that pain. That's why you prolong that. And the fourth element or fourth stage is when you it's a fourth element of this anatomy, is a massive amount of energy is being released. The energy that belonged to you, for your life, for your realization, for your education, for being you. But you used that energy for something else. In exchange, it's not, no, it's not. Don't think that this is, you just did it for someone else for free. No. You have to be honest with you. It was for an exchange so that you receive love from them, because you don't know how to get that love, how to develop that love within yourself. So that's the reason why you were doing certain things. That's why mothers, especially in relationship, children and mother, family dynamic, they want to continue doing the mother work so that in the end that you can give them that love for free, so that they go back into their own childhood, and then you take care and give them love, because they cannot, because they dedicated their whole life of raising a child, even though the child stops being a child at the early age, 14. That stops the ego. The child's supposed to form, but the mother continues to take care of the child in the hopes that that child will give that love for free back in the end, and that the mother will not feel that void, will not feel that pain, will not become the adult herself. And it's the same in our romantic relationships. So you do something for your partner in order so that partner will give you something back in return. But in the reality is that you have to take responsibility, and then you have to create that love. Okay, so there are 4 elements again. Number 1 is creating a program or attachment on a subtle level, and you have to do surgery to remove that, and it feels like fucking pain. You remove the octopus from your system, usually it's the heart, or you close it. You close the heart, you suppress that, you don't live through it, and then you repeat the same mechanism. It will be the same scenario, with the same person, in the same business settings, at work, in the family dynamic. It will repeat. If you decide to close that, suppress that, or oncology, there will be a cancer diagnosis later on. And don't be surprised. So the first element is to remove, to have enough strength and power to not to put a band-aid on it. Oh yeah, just had a breakup and forget about it. No, you have to go into it and break that fucking thing off your system. That program, that virus, that whatever it was there for, it was not with your free will. It was against your free will, because you didn't have a free will at the time. That's why that program is there now. It's deep. Yeah, it's gonna fucking hurt, but you have to remove it yourself. how with the help with, for example, walking helps. So we'll go into this. So 4 elements again. So it's breaking that program out, removing it, not suppressing, living through it, sitting with it, remove it. Second is you will have this phantom pain. Third, for a week or whatever, it's gonna, you just have to experience that. It's a phantom pain because the cycle, you know, you still receive information. Third is when you, yeah, it creates the hole. It creates the crater that you just have to look at it and you have to feel it and you're gonna see it. It's okay. It's there. That's the hole. And the bigger the hole, the more work you have to do. That's it. You just have to go. You bought a ticket to Grand Canyon. You have to go see it. It's raining. It's shitty weather. You still have to see your Grand Canyon that created by removing that relationship. So that's and the fourth is there is a lot of energy is being released, a lot of energy, like tons of energy, and that's why you don't feel good. You don't know what to do. What the fuck? What do I do with this energy? Oh my God, I'm not. I can't do. You know, it's overwhelming for the body amount of energy. That's how much energy it released. The bigger the hole, the more energy. So what you do with that energy is that what scares the people the most, because they're like, oh, I can't sleep, I can't do. Yes, because that you just released, that's how powerful you are. That's how much freaking energy you have. That's why you're living in the matrix. That's why you're hooked up in the simulation in the matrix. And that's why everybody exploits you. That's why you're going to work. That's why you go for free to work, to do that on that energy. When if you just look at this energy, and then whatever is inside you, like, oh my God, this fucking narcissist or whatever it is, you know, he was just beating me up, or he was doing that, or she was, or whatever the situation. Yeah, that's anger, that's the energy, that's the stuff that was. You supposed to use that for you, for your education. You could have put that into such a use. You could have used that energy for your education, for your promotion, you could start your own company. You could start your own company. You could buy your own car instead of asking to borrow money from someone. Or buying, yeah, please buy me some flowers. Oh my God, I love to, Valentine's Day, please buy me. No, you have so much energy. You could start a fucking flower shop. So that's what scares in these 4 elements in the breakup anatomy. This amount of energy. And that energy is good. It's amazing. It's wonderful. I'm so excited that you finally broke from something, from a program, from a cycle. You lived through it, from abuse, from being submissive, from not having your own voice, from not starting your company, from somebody took money from you, from somebody criticized you, somebody didn't, like so many things. I'm finally, yes, your inner being finally said, yes, we've had fucking enough. That's it. That was it. And so what happened after that? So these are 4 elements. 4 elements of breakup anatomy. Now, how to help yourself? Okay, that's the next, right? How to help yourself through a breakup and after a breakup. So physical, you need because you experience that in the physical reality. Remember that. Anything like meditation and yoga, I don't know, like going into some mushrooms and ayahuasca, okay, it's amazing, but that's not it, because you have to live it in the physical reality. You have to experience that. You have to work with your body. Otherwise, you're gonna fly away from your body and will stay there forever. Yeah, some people just go crazy, nuts, and they leave the physical body. Something else lands there, and we have lots of homeless here in Mexico. We have really great examples how people, when they fly out of the body, their entities just take over the parasites. They don't control anything. They can't hold the job. They can't focus. They can't, nothing, there's no willpower. So that's it. They are gone. So that happens after a lot of ayahuasca, a lot of mushrooms, a lot of these spiritual things. What you need is to help yourself through this is through physical reality, to be in your body, to feel that power, to feel that extra energy, to see the whole that you created yourself, and to see that and to experience that pain, because nothing can replace that experience. And that gives you authenticity. That gives you authenticity that no one can take that away from you. That with that you can make money. With that you can create your life. With that, no AI can take that away from you. Okay, that's what is being human being means. That information, that reality. So you live. How to help is through your physical body work. So for me, is having routine. I've already established routine by walking. I walk every night. I started walking. First I used to run, but I didn't have it. You don't have enough energy to run. Like you don't have enough, there's a lot of things happening in your body energetically. You don't have resources. So for running, you need a lot of resources. You need running is not the best. Exercising yourself to death, also not good. Just doing little yoga stretching, not gonna help. What helps is this walking. For me, walk, just simple walk. It takes my mind. I process the energy that's coming up. Because you receive a lot of information. There's thoughts. There's these cycles here. Like, oh my God, I supposed to go cooking, but I cannot cook. Okay, what do I do? Like you need to interrupt that cycle. And then, so the new cycle, and to move that energy, because that energy is like, suddenly you stop doing something, the train stops. You know how easy it is to stop a train, like going at full speed. How easy it is to stop Titanic, to reverse Titanic, right? Physically, you have the physical energy. You need the motor, so you need that. Walking helps me to move this energy, move this extra, because it's painful. There is pain. There is a lot of anger comes up. I did all this, and he's like that, or like I'm doing this, and why did I receive a negative comment? And like there's a lot of things it brings up a lot of things that you suppressed before. And so this authenticity comes up, and this authenticity comes up. It's a volcano. It's a volcano, and you can't contain volcano. You can only allow that to happen. And so body work. So walking, just walking, not talking, just walking, walking. I started to walk, 10 years ago, and I couldn't walk just a little bit. I couldn't walk. I didn't have. But now I walk, and the more I process, the more energy goes through me. More information I receive, more patterns I work through, the more I walk. If I don't walk, that's it. I'm done. I would have to burn with my energy. I would have to sit there and going through 220 volts of electricity. That's what you will experience when you go through a breakup. It's a high amount of electricity. So you can power a mini country after a breakup. If all women right now after a breakup, in one moment, they just came up online. We will, they're like, the planet will get off its cycle, its own orbit. Like, I guarantee that's how much energy we have, women especially. That's another topic. But I'm just saying that it's a high amount, it's a voltage that goes through you. And to contain that in the body and not to fly away, or not to suppress it, is to walk, physical walk, just walk before, in the morning, in the day, in the afternoon, at night. For me, it's before sleep, because that's when I really boiled up. So walking, just walk, just start whatever. It doesn't matter where you walk, that doesn't matter. Just walk, just have the routine. After 2 weeks, it will be part of your life, and this is something you can fall onto something. When a next breakup, because you're gonna have a next breakup. You think this is the last one? Yes, don't be naive. Don't be naive. That's not your last breakup. You're gonna go through, and the faster you go through them, the faster you develop the system that can hold you and support you. The faster you will go through, and then at some point it will be like minutes. You will go through cycles in minutes, sometimes in seconds. So walking, body work. There's like a good body work. Like, just have a 2-hour massage. I don't know, whatever. Just put some needles in there. Just, like, have someone break your bones. Like, just move that. Because the body is so solidified. It needs to move. Especially if you gain weight, especially if you over in that relationship you lost yourself completely, especially if you have oncology, especially if you have some shitty diagnosis, some prognosis, you have depression. Just give your last money that you have to someone that could just pound your flesh. That's it. Just nothing. You don't need to think about it. Just move that body. Just do it. Just do that work. Body work. You have to stay in the body. It's very important. No mushrooms, no alcohol, no friends, no some kind of like, don't go there. You cannot come back from there. I've seen it, I've done it myself. It's even harder to come back from that. Even more harder. So do body work, pound, I don't know. Someone, I don't know, to have sex with, have sex. Just have some animal sex. Just get this out of, like, that's why guys do this. It's healthy. It's healthy. We women can, we're like, oh, we have to feel, we have to feel love, and this like all this morality comes in. Body work, that will help. Body work, moving your body. Don't go into some, I need to do TTC, I'm not spiritual enough. No, you are spiritual enough. Trust me, you are so spiritual already. You don't need anything, just live through that experience, and you will be 10 times more spiritual than any of your gurus. I'm serious. You don't need to listen to someone lectures about chakras, about, oh my God, I've broken. No, no, you don't. You just need to sit and live through that experience. That's it. And you will understand everything. But what we do, we escape. Oh my God, it's scary. Oh my God, it's scary. I don't know. I'm just gonna go on a retreat. I'm gonna do ayahuasca. I'm gonna do mushrooms. And someone just, go back to childhood. Be a child. Yeah, that's what children do. They want someone to receive help. Sauna, water helps to move the emotions. Water helps to move the emotions. Take some salt bath. I don't know. Go to the lake, swim, water. Be around the water. Look at the water. Hear the water. I don't know. Turn on the faucet in your bathroom. Sit in there with water. Just hear in the water. Water moves your emotions. That's electricity. It's a powerful element. It's something that you can't even see. It's a subtle element it's very powerful. It's a second layer of your subtle body. It's fucking so powerful. The ocean, have you seen the ocean? You're afraid to dive. And when the tsunami comes, that's a power of your emotion. Inside, you have the same tsunami. You can destroy fucking cities. And the last one, I already don't have enough electricity and my battery is dying. And the last one is what it's for. What is for you. So this situation, this breakup, is something that you created. It's actually, you designed. Is for you design your own school for education, for your education, so that you can jump onto the next level and you operate and you own your body and your reality, and you can control it. You remove yourself from chains. You chained. Right now you chained. You chain yourself to someone else. You chain to government. You chain to something else because you cannot make this decision. You don't have enough. You in a position of a child. You cannot program yourself. So you give someone else your power. Please program me. I don't know what to do. You go to guru. Please program me. I don't have enough spiritual. You go to work, you go into partnership, please, I just don't want to be alone, please, just be with me, like I'm the way I am, just love me. That's what happens. And so that will create this pain, so the breakup is important, part of this cycle. Cycle has two parts. Where you fall in love and you're like, and then you have to break that cycle, and then that cycle has to end. So you have to experience both sides, love and anger. I don't know. And a relationship are the best, but you have to live through the whole cycle. You can't stop halfway and then jump to a next one and like, no, I don't want to experience the breakup. I just gotta go to no, the next one is gonna be exactly the same, even worse. That will force you even, so you thought that you had a narcissist, the second would be like a complete abuser. So this is what, hi guys, whoever joined, it's for you to jump to a next level, to become your own creator, to remember your willpower, to train your willpower, to start programming your own life, to start loving yourself. The way you love yourself is through connecting to the source, your higher consciousness, this field, the quantum field that has all the information, all answers, everything you need to know. You just have to connect with it. Direct connection. There is no need for guru. There is no need for a boyfriend. There is no need for a husband. There is no need for a wife. There is nothing you need. You just need a straight connection. 5G, 12G, whatever you can, your antennas can reach to that, but through that experience. Do you understand? Through that experience, you connect to God, you connect to the source, whatever you want to call it. Your higher self, you that is not outside of your body, part of you that's not outside of your body, you connect with it and I'm like, bam, oh, fuck, I'm so powerful, I'm God. Yeah, the human part, this physical part, merges with divine, And you're like, oh, but I can see everything. Why did I do this? Exactly. That's my point. So that's the reason why you had this situation, why you have to go through that. And yeah, it's freedom. It's freedom. It's freedom to be you, where you don't need anything. Fuck, that's amazing, no? And then through that experience, you help others. You educate. That's it. So I hope you guys understood. Whoever watching, you guys coming and going. Watch this whole episode, and yeah, I hope you understand that. Come to a retreat in August, September. Come. We're gonna walk through this. I'm gonna fucking put you on the wall with a nail. Your ego, your pain, your program. I'm gonna put you on the wall, nail you to the wall, have you look at yourself hanging for just a minute, and then I release you, and you will feel that release. You will feel that freedom. And you clean your liver. Anyway, that's it for me. I have 3%. Bye, guys.